trauma, unresolved trauma, and how it can create patterns of behaviour in your life moving forwards that create chaos within relationships, within workplaces, within your life in general. How do you recognise these patterns, these unhelpful patterns that are self-sabotaging the quality of your life? Wow. Often this is all happening at a subconscious level, and it comes up for you in a timely fashion of when it's right for you to address it. And it's usually when you are in an environment where you actually feel safe and supported. So it might be with a professional, like a psychologist, a coach that you trust and you've got a good relationship with, that it may start coming up, and you can start recognizing that there is actually an issue, and that maybe you have patterns of behavior that would be very beneficial for you to change. I'm going to give you an example because this is difficult to articulate. Okay, so I worked with a psychologist for many years and discovered that I had a thing called an abandonment schema, and that was brought about by me being separated from my mother when I was a young baby, and it was wired into the neural wiring in my brain, and it produced anxiety. Anytime I felt like someone was leaving me, I would feel incredibly anxious. It would be communicated to me through my body, through symptoms, through that uneasy feeling in my stomach, that panicky feeling, that sad feeling, and it would be out of proportion to the actual event. Now, I just thought that this was normal, but then I started noticing that some of my relationships could have been much better in my life. And when this was pointed out to me that this could have been related to the fact that I'd been taken from my mother, and that there was a natural anxiety that was provoked whenever I felt like I was losing someone or they were leaving me, then I could understand it, and I could visualize cutting the thread to the hook from the experience I was having as an adult. Perhaps it was a relationship breakup, and me being a little baby, and realizing that the context is not the same. I'm an adult. I can handle this. I am safe. It's okay. Very different to that little baby who would have been thinking, oh my God, my food source has been taken away, and all of that goes with being separated from your mother as a young baby. So I could visualize cutting the thread with the hook that connected that experience as a young baby to the now current situation. It gave me awareness of why I was reacting in certain ways, that there were patterns of behavior. And once you have awareness, then you can go ahead, breaking the pattern, cutting the thread, unhooking the hook, and having a much more joyous, happy life. Your quality of life improves when you've done this work. It's hard work, and you have to feel safe, and you have to be in the right environment, but oh my gosh, the healing that comes from it, it's so worth it.